I will say that I have a major concern about the way this was handled at the Planning Commission.
Our next item of business is to organize the agenda. We'll determine which items will be on consent and which will be discussed. Item 3 is the 2008 Bryant Avenue Apartments at 2008 Bryant Avenue South. Is anyone wishing to speak in opposition to or modify the staff recommendation on that item? Seeing no one, we will put that on consent.
And I have emailed back and forth with Mr. Wittenberg about 5 times now on this issue. And we are not the Planning Commission. We appoint some of the members of the Planning Commission. The mayor's office appoints some of the members. They have their own chair and they handle things their way. But Madam President, I do think it is completely unfair to put an item with concern on consent.
Is anyone wishing to speak in opposition to or modify the staff recommendation on that item? Seeing no one, we will put that on consent.
When there's a public hearing requirement, and here Mr. Wurtenberg concluded that there was a public hearing requirement because there were 10 units or more, yet it was put on consent. And then people come, it's item number 3. Often these planning commission meetings take like 4 hours, so I can understand where they wouldn't be there exactly at 4:30. If you were in my committee, you should come exactly on time because we run everything on time. But at the planning commission, that sometimes can't happen. It just seems so unfair. And
seeing no one, we will put that on consent.
And I can see why people are mad about it. And that's why I'm happy you allowed the applicant here to speak for as long as he wanted, because this is your opportunity to speak in front of anyone who can make a decision.
Seeing no one, we will put that on consent.
And I don't think it's Councilmember Bender's fault either. She's one member of a planning commission of a number of people, and I think if she had known that this is something that people wanted to talk about, she might have been able to flag it. And I don't think this is not an appropriate time to be criticizing anyone on the council. The bottom line is she doesn't run the planning commission. She's not the chair.